All right, episode number 9 ad Podsplice Podcasting Uncut. We have a doozy today. We're talking about not just our own app because it's not going to be a promotional thing, but we have a really good one lined up where you can make short content quickly and easily, even if you don't like shorts. We're not even shorts guys, right? But you can make shorts quickly, post them on different channels, and get a ton of new customers, new sales, and like post it all at once easily. And we're just coming up with new ways to create the content quickly and share it quickly and easily because we hate editing. We really don't do it. We hate goofing around with downloading, uploading, and it just kills the momentum and you end up doing virtually nothing. We have clips to share, stories, facts, figures, what we've done. But anyway, Ad, if you want to jump in and just show the app quickly, the Android.
Yeah, so I'll just say a little bit about what we're talking about. We've been talking only long form and then converting them into shorts. We're actually talking about a mobile screen recorder. So it actually records the screen on your phone. So that's the biggest difference. So the app does it and then you upload it to Podsplice. I'll just show a little photo
Yeah.
of it. So
Well,
you
that's
start
that's the
recording.
live app right there. So you can go either way, right? Front camera, real camera, and you share your screen. This is free too, by the way, 100% free. It's better if you do pay because then it goes straight to your pod splice. Like it's all in the cloud and super fast, but you still get all the separate track files if you screen record. So we can't do it right now live just because we're recording on this. But basically, Ad could record himself. Like, let's say he's recording his face. You record your face, and you just talk into it, and then Podsplice gives you the automatic subtitles, puts it up in the cloud, and then one-click share on all your social media. Or you could also share your face and or your screen. So if you're like talking over a news article, a video, or whatever else, then you got your face in the corner of your screen, your subtitles, and then instant sharing. So if you're promoting an app, it's great. If you're talking about a news article, whatever. So you're doing native recording of short form content, and it's just perfect for this new shorts age and super fast and easy. There's really nothing else like it. So check that out. It's on the Android Play Store so far. Um, but anyway, check that out. And then what's the next thing, Ad?
Well, yeah, no, that's the idea. That's the app. So you can use the tracks yourself and then edit them later. But Podsplice actually lets you upload it. And we're going to show you the editor in a minute anyway and just show you the actual idea. And you might have an aha moment. To be honest, I've been having a big one because I hate making and editing actual shorts on my phone.
By the way,
Because
Apple's coming soon as well, just to let you know.
so you know it's annoying to make them with all those subtitles and you think, how do I make it look cool, and like how do I put my face on it, and like how do I have this, and how do I have the system audio? Like there's a lot of like moving parts actually, and then you want to make it quick and then post it everywhere.
Like
So
we're
that's the
talking
idea.
quick means for us means like 10 seconds and it's done, not 45 minutes of hard focused work if you know how to edit.
Yeah, so we're talking about quality and quantity. That's the idea at Podsplice. But let's jump into sharing the screen for a little bit. Maybe we'll show that clip first and then get into the app, because there's, it's interesting talking about app promotion as well as the app. Or which order should we do?
Were you going to show the app listing? No, actually no. Let's do the clip of the guys talking because it'll get everyone pumped up.
Exactly. Let's do a little inspiration here
So this
first.
is
So I'm going to
My
share.
First Million podcast, which is a good one, and he's interviewing another podcast creator who it's also a good one called Starter Story. These guys on both sides are always looking at how do you make money online, what's working right now, and they interview people doing different things, and it is really good. So let's just jump
Right.
into this.
Let's jump in here and then we'll talk about it.
Let's do iPhone apps because to me that sounds like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that was probably the most surprising one on the list, right? It's like, wait, that's the now opportunity? I feel like that was the 2010 opportunity.
Right. So yeah, it might feel like it's an old opportunity or it's too broad. But again, this is not something I read on Twitter. This is not something that I just came up with through ChatGPT. This is when I talk to 12 founders a week, I'm seeing 6 of them are crushing it with iOS apps. This is where this is coming from. So a couple of examples. There's a guys that we interviewed on the channel that have an app that forces you to do push-ups before you can go on social media. Like you scroll, it blocks you, and then you have to put your phone out there and prove that you've done push-ups. They're doing 30K. They're doing 30K a month. And actually, they're doing a lot more. Can't disclose it exactly, but after we interviewed them, they told me some crazy numbers. Then there's another one that does basically the same thing, but it makes you pray, makes you do a prayer to God before you can go on TikTok. Yeah.
Just like God intended.
Yeah.
To enter heaven.
Yeah, there's like a feature in the iOS API or something like that allows you to screen block apps. So there's tons of apps like this, or just, basic blocking apps. There's a bunch of productivity related apps that are popular like that have some sort of almost gimmick element to them. But you see it on TikTok, you see it on social media, and you're like, oh, let me try it. Okay, I want to get a little healthier or whatever.
And are these, okay, so I see it, push up time blocker, right? Push up app blocker.
Push scroll? That's the one.
Push scroll. Okay, gotcha. So you go push scroll. Okay, push scroll screen time control. So you replace doom scrolling with a healthy habit. It literally has a picture of a guy doing push-ups like with AI watching him. And then it says it can limit the apps you're addicted to, and basically you earn it as you make progress. Now, here's my question. Are these doing this same kind of like you make a fun kind of novelty app and then you do like massive TikTok content by giving paying influencers or affiliates or basically getting like 100 or 1,000 pieces of content posted every week?
Yeah.
They'll come up with their own hooks. Like, oh my God, y'all, check this out. I haven't used Instagram at all this week because of whatever, right?
Yes.
Or here's where these gains came from. Instagram, what? And then it's like, is that the playbook that they're all doing?
Sean, you should become a TikTok affiliate. That's pretty good.
That was kind of natural.
What was really cool about this app, and this is a cool story worth telling, is that they didn't actually build the app first. They created the viral video first. And this is a really cool story that we told, is basically they created a video about them having to do push-ups before scrolling. They pretended that the app exists and they showed them having to do push-ups or whatever. And they created a bunch of other videos about other app ideas. This is the one that went viral. And then when it did, it got some hundreds of thousands of views. They went and scrambled to create the app, and then it took off. So they were able to validate the idea through TikTok and through their marketing channel they're going to use, and then build it, which I thought was super cool.
Were they technical?
There was 2 guys. One guy was the technical guy. The other guy was the kind of the marketing.
The push-up guy.
Yeah.
One guy's just great at push-ups. So this is the opposite of Field of Dreams, right? Instead of, if we build it, they will come. It's like, if they come, then we'll build it, I guess.
Exactly.
I guess you got to build it then. And they just went viral.
All right, I just wanted to pause for a second there. Andrew, you there?
Yeah, here.
Okay, just making sure because we let that kind of ramble for a little bit.
Well, I think that was a good time to pause it because they got out a lot of the points worth discussing. So 2 things. One, they didn't touch on. Now is a good time to build apps because it's easy to build them, right? With AI, relatively easy to build them. That's how we built this app, right? I mean, you don't have to be some super app coder. There's a little more to it than nothing, but AI helps you build it. And then the second thing is, and I think this is a bigger thing, like they were saying, and this is where Podsplice itself comes in, is it's all about promotion. So if you've made an app like that and just stuck it on the store or any product or any service that you're selling, it's like the guy said, it's the opposite of Field of Dreams. You don't build it and they will come. You build it, nobody finds out about it. But if you're making all this short form content, like hint with Podsplice, which is easy to make and produce, then it can go viral, or it doesn't even have to go viral. It's quite easy to get hundreds, thousands of views per video, and you just make tons of content about your product and throw it out there on social media. And then if it's like a cool little gimmicky thing, people can find it and pay quite a bit, even for a dumb, like that's not even really a good idea.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is they talk about promoting an app that doesn't even exist first. So the promotion is really what they're saying is more important than the app itself because it's easy to build an app. So basically start making like shorts and content around something that doesn't exist, see if it gets some traction, and then build it. That's literally what they did. Now they're making he said
Yeah.
30K a month,
That's
but it's
that's
actually
what
much
they
more than
said.
that now.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they're building. And of course, they're talking about apps in this case, but that same strategy works with anything that you are promoting. So if you have a product that you're promoting, you can make a bunch of short content and people find out about it that way. If you're having a SaaS business like us and we're making like a long form podcast here or shorts, we'll clip this up and put it out there. That's how people find us, right? So like we're using our software to promote our software. Most people don't get to do that, but you can use we're going to recommend our software to promote whatever you're doing and then just post it out there and people find it.
Exactly. And now we're going to get into talking about if you wanted to build an app or had an idea about actually how would you promote it. And the best way to do that really is like tutorials and like screen share videos of your app and getting people pumped up about it. So we built this Podsplice app. It's currently just on the Android store, V1, but it will be on Apple soon, as Andrew mentioned. And you can, as you can see, you can scroll down, you can record your screen, you get all the different tracks. You know, you can decide, do I want to include which camera view, front camera, back camera, whatever. And then you send it to Podsplice, then you make, all the cool karaoke subtitles, you cut it up, and then you post it to all your social media channels in one click. And if I go over here, you can actually see it. So this is an example of literally what I made
So now
today.
you're logged into Podsplice. So like you take that so you would take that video with your phone. It takes like, let's say it's a 1 minute video. It would take you 1 minute to make. And then you click upload and it sends it immediately to Podsplice. And then it puts these subtitles in. So Ad hasn't done a thing here. So it transcribes it, it puts it there, and then the entire app or the entire video with all your tracks separated and then merged is there. Like look at the 4 separate tracks, right?
Right there,
And
and you can download them too, and you can see them and edit them here, as well as with the text and change what is shown. So I'll just show right here what it looks like. I'll play it. It was kind of a weird clip, but you'll get the idea. So this is actually what it'll make when
yeah.
you just click the button of, well, actually I already did it, but there's a button to create it.
Okay, here's a little test to see if anything works. I'm going to go over here, check my phone.
So you're doing the
Here.
screen share.
At the
Wait. 3, 2, 1. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in your city?
Okay, so I'm done actually listening to that. That was the first TikTok clip for some reason that came up, but that's the idea. You get all the tracks right there, and you have it now, and you actually made that clip, and you actually didn't make it. You just choose the clip you want, and then process it, and then post it to all your channels. That's all you do.
And the thing is, if you haven't followed us for a while, the posting it to all your channels is another one click, because with Podsplice, you're logged into all of them from Podsplice. You can just click send to all of them, right from there. You don't have to log in, log out, upload, download to all of these social media channels. You're permanently connected. So you just create it on your phone and then it goes out everywhere. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, wherever else I'm forgetting, YouTube Shorts.
Exactly. So let's just go back. So it's on the Play Store. Try it, Podsplice. That's all you should have to do. But it's a screen recording app. If you can't find us, we'll put a link to it in the description of the video. Let's get back onto full screen here.
So after we make this ad, I think I'm going to go outside because it's a nice day and record a little short of something and then post it.
Oh, a little cliffhanger there. Who knows what's happening? He's going to do a short of something.
Not even going to think about it. I'm just going to practice almost like whatever comes into my head is going out the door.
I mean, that's the cool thing about shorts is they're short. You don't have to ramble for very much. And then you just, if you don't like it, just do it again. Just keep it rolling. Keep the camera rolling. I'm going to get some content right now for the shorts that I'm going to make later. So, okay, so we just made this killer Android app where you can actually natively screen record whatever you're doing on your phone. And it's just absolutely incredible. Check it out. Podsplice on the Android store. You just, you do a short, you record yourself and your screen in real time, and then you upload it to Podsplice. You get the karaoke subtitles, you get everything, in one click. You post it to social media, all your channels, and then the money starts rolling in, and maybe you'll be like an overnight millionaire. Who knows?
Incredible talent there, Ed.
I'm gonna get into like over the top shorts, I think, because it's hilarious. Like, who cares if you have a rant? Just go with it and then post it. We'll see what goes better. We've actually had surprisingly good results from surprisingly bad clips so far, I would say. Like, they talk about in that other video you had, I think 200 views is kind of like, they say that's the jailhouse of TikTok. We're getting well over that already, and we've already just posted some terrible stuff. So
yeah, we haven't even done like they say the first like couple seconds is the most important to stop the scroll, and we put no thought into it so far, and we're doing better than that. But listen to this. So like there's a lot of room for improvement. But last night I was watching a podcast interview with two young ladies speaking. Probably caught my eye because they were, fairly attractive, and they were all done up and doing their like, one's a podcast host, the other one's like the expert getting interviewed. And I don't even want to say what the software was, but they're doing a lot, like millions per year, the girl's doing. And the software, first of all, all it really does is like just the one little throw on feature that we barely talk about with Podsplice, which is that like social media posting, right? And she's like, well, I promote it because we do viral TikToks and stuff and Instagram and YouTube. So I first went on their YouTube to check it out. I thought, oh, this must be really good. They're terrible. Mm-hmm. And they don't even get that many views. They've just done it for a while. Like some of them randomly do. None of them are good. But she has this whole thing like, do the what do they call it? The hook. Focus on the hook. But I don't understand the hook. They're just like, I'm going to tell you how to do this, and then they do it and they show their
I think
app.
that's the point. Nobody knows. And even that example that we have with that push-up app, they said they did a bunch of other ones, and that's what one got traction. It's not like they knew which one would go well. They just basically post a bunch of crap, and then somehow the algorithm or people like it, and they're like, oh yeah, we figured it out. But you didn't figure out anything other than you post a lot of, you try to make it better, but you have no idea clearly what's going to go.
Yeah, and our most viral, even though none have gone viral for this channel yet, but our like the ones that have by far more views than the other ones, we would never have guessed which one it was because they're no better. Like one's no better than the next. The idea doesn't seem better than the next. It's just like, oh, this one went well, the other one didn't.
No, exactly. You have no idea what it is. So the point is you post a lot and you put them out to all your channels. There's no point just posting it out on YouTube Shorts or TikTok. Like, why not? If you can do it in one click, why not get all the handles they talk about? Yeah. What was that algorithm that came out with Gary Vee the other
He said P&H. Platforms and handles. So he does every platform and has a bunch of different handles or accounts. He calls it P&H, which is ridiculous.
The point is that counts as a post, though. You do one post, you put it to all your channels, like however many
and
that
this
is.
Girl doing it, I noticed, like she was stinking on YouTube Shorts. TikTok was the best, and Instagram was the second best. But it was the same post, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So whatever,
so like
one of them finds an audience and one doesn't.
And that's the funny thing is, yeah, exactly. Even if you have the same audience, you might get like 6 views on like YouTube Shorts, and then TikTok goes bananas for some reason, or the other way around. Like you really don't know, and that's why you post it everywhere. Basically, you just make a bunch of stuff and post it as many places as you can quickly, though. Because if you don't do it quickly, you're not going to do it, and that's what we find anyway. That's why I made the one-click thing, where you're always logged in, you just post it. Because we don't post if we don't.
Yeah, so we're making the product for ourselves because we want to make and post quickly. And if you can't, we don't hire anyone else. So we're too lazy to edit and download and upload. So it's just like nothing gets done.
Right. So we want something to get done, and we don't really want to do it. We want to babble basically a bit and then post it everywhere, and then to get the multiplier effect where you're posting it everywhere with the same content, doing really nothing different.
Maybe to take a page out of Gary Vee's book, we could say B and P, babble and post.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I mean, there's so many different variations of that. All the marketers like point, aim, fire, and they keep rinse and repeat. Like they basically there's nothing to talk about. That's why they can babble for like 3 hours on literally nothing.
So
And
the
then
way
you show
I'm seeing
examples
it
of them
is
posting.
it's almost spam in the sense that you are posting a lot. However, I mean, you try to have some value in there, but it's not spam with like AI generated mass produced spam. It's like be yourself, post it quickly and everywhere, but don't like AI clone yourself and post almost the same thing, because then you get like smacked, right? That
Well, I think
you can't auto, like, don't do like a zillion AI generated things. Just make and post what you can.
Well, because the content actually is kind of crap. They're like, "Oh, that's pretty good content." No, no, it isn't, and it's not authentic. There's no voice because it's not real content. This is different because you're just cutting it up in a million different ways. Not with AI, the software helps you do that, but it is you as as you, not as some like a horse or some kind of avatar, which isn't too bad to be honest. Too, I don't mind experimenting that. It's not like that's all a terrible idea, but if everyone can get like open claw or something and make 1 million in a second and then post them everywhere. I don't think, those channels really want that. And I think you're going to find that in the future. There's going to be human generated content again, but it's easier to make and post everywhere. I think that's the biggest difference.
100%. I think that could probably wrap it up here.
Mm-hmm.
So another good one in the books. This will
Oh,
be
yeah.
sliced dice posted on our podcast channels and bringing
Maybe
in
that
the
should be the
revenue.
title: Slice and Dice, Mix It Up, Podcasting Uncut, Podsplice.